night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a root. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God. That wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that wookie-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? 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 We're sharp tapping in 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the thing, like cracking this thing here at 10 and Trap News Network. News you can use. You know, you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. Tap in with the tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that good tap in. It's early in the morning. Early in the morning. Like 7:30 in the morning early. 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you use. Now you ain't finna get nobody's college. I feel like I didn't do it right the first time. We finna get into this good content, but before we do, hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we have going on here at TNA Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. We finna jump into this content, but before we do, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button. You feel me? I am tired. I did the Day in LA podcast last night with John Paul, aka Messy Cuz. Man. It went crazy. But make sure y'all tap in with the tap in. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. We finna jump into this content, man. We got Rat Run Runner responding to MUNCHIE B getting called that S word by 607. Now. Ooh, we do know that MUNCHIE B and Wack have had an intense little 1-2 step like Sierra, and this is probably all the ammunition Wack needed to go crazy and troll MUNCHIE B. So we finna jump into this. Let's get into it. Let's go.
And the latest topic is MUNCHIE B himself. So here we go. You know what I'm saying? So let me get going on this. I'm gonna lay this out. Just last night, I was on No Jumper. Me, and Hefe, Lush, ADAM22, and 607 just last night. Less than 24 hours. As soon as I lay there, reaction videos all over the place. As expected, though, you know what I'm saying? Just the content thing. As expected. And for the ones that haven't, because sometimes people don't want to look at that whole 3.5 hour or 4 hour stream. They might just catch the clip. But I'm gonna let people know, skip around what happened last night. You know what I'm saying? Why this clip went so viral and what led up to it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, you had this new addition to No Jumper, 607 Second week there. You know what I'm saying? Well, not he been there a few times. Let me get that right. But been an official cast member the second week there. You know what I'm saying? So he be in character. You know what I'm saying? He be in character, and he do shock value things, right? So I met him the first time last week. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time we was on camera together. And with the Seti Nash episode and all that little, you know what I'm saying? And you know, a subject came up. I guess he was passionate about the subject. They had like some borderline gay joke or something. And he hopped in front of young Ant on his knees or whatever, just trying to, I don't know, try to illustrate what he talking about. I don't know, right? But I didn't like it. So, you know,
if we being 100% fair across the board, when the same dude who disrespected you was disrespecting, let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a 607 Unk a 607 Unk. When he was disrespecting Seti Nash and saying that his Crip card was revoked and he wasn't no real Crip and all that kind of stuff, he wasn't no real 60, Munchie B, you laughed the hardest out of anyone in the room. You laughed the hardest. It was the funniest to you. You got the most enjoyment out of that. I watched that video a few different times. You got the most enjoyment out of that. You got the most laughter and entertainment out of that. Now that same person is playing with you, ironically, in the same manner that you laughed at somebody for being played with. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is irony. The same person, the same manner in which Seti Nash was disrespected by and how he was disrespected, play with you, bro. So, with that being said, you feel me? It's interesting how, you know, things come full surface, and it seemed like karma might have tapped dance on that one a little bit sooner than everybody expected it to. Because, you know, again, it was cool a week ago when it was on Seti Nash. Now the exact same thing is on you. You're not feeling it, understandably. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't thinking that you should be, just like I don't think that Seti Nash should have been feeling it. But the facts are the facts. It was funny as hell then. Why it's not funny now for the exact same reason?
Trying to illustrate what he talking about. I don't know, right? But I didn't like it. So, you know, I hit the No Jumper group text. I said, hey, I don't need to be sitting next to that dude, bro, because he's unpredictable. He like a spontaneous dude, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm like, all that, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So Adam brings up that he should do some content with 4 extras. You know what I mean? So the week prior, he said that the 607 in his name, because he's from St. Louis, is 60 and 107 Hoover combined, because he's from 107 Hoover out there and they clicked up with the 60. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, out of town dudes, they do things differently. You know what I'm saying? They get they roots from here, but then when they sprout and, you know what I'm saying, they whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's odd or whatever. So now throw up the tattoo. He let it be known that he got a Hoover tat. You know what I'm saying? Now zoom in on the tat so you can see the Hoover. You know what I'm saying? He got Hoover tatted. I'm like, is you gonna let 4 extras know you got Hoover tatted? You from Hoover? You know what I'm saying? And it went from there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna run this clip.
St. Louis. Nigga, I'm a California.
Bald head man gonna pack you out.
I don't even follow 4 extras. Anybody gonna pack me out? Hoes that do, I'm gonna have them DM this Hoover tat.
Oh.
Come on, guys, I'm straight Hoover. You gotta bang your shit. I'm Hoover slide remover. What? Hoover slide remover. Hey, bro, watch your mouth, bro. I forgot.
I'm gonna run this clip.
St. Louis. Nigga, I'm a California.
Bald head man gonna pack you out.
I don't even follow 4 extras. Anybody gonna pack me out? Hoes that do, I'm gonna have them DM this Hoover tat.
Oh.
Come on, guys, I'm straight Hoover. You gotta bang your shit. I'm Hoover slide remover. What? Hoover slide remover. Hey, bro, watch your mouth, bro. I forgot. You forgot what? I forgot. I didn't know you was blooding. I forgot, gang. That's what I'm mama. No, don't let this content shit go. No, I forgot you was blooding. Listen, I forgot you was blooding for real.
You better watch out.
No, I thought he was blooding. I forgot he was blooding. I know he's no blood. I don't want to get my ass.
Yeah, but you shouldn't say that even if he's not around.
No.
That's a bad one.
Hey, bro. See, people let these characters go too far, bro.
I apologize. I said sorry. It was an accident. On real shit, no content. But that's when you give me the character Crip. That's what you say back in the day. So when you raise that kind of shit, you gotta understand. I'm a Crip for real. So you bring it out of me. That's what happened. But I apologize though, cause I ain't that right now. I'm everything. But that's just a past shit.
I think it means something
we used to say that.
different out there.
No, it don't mean shit, nigga. That mean the same shit across the globe. But like
but if I apologize, it should be over, right?
Yeah, but this is
that's sincere apology.
No, I understand, but you shouldn't be dissing nobody.
No, I ain't try to. Listen, you know when certain shit come out, we doing this shit.
Let me say this.
Let me say this. Hey, listen, bro.
And
let me say this. And see, and that's a.
All right.
Also a thing too. Munchie B did say, you know, bang your ish, and that's what he did. Like Munchie B did set the request for 607 Unk to, you know, he said, hey, bang your ish, bang your ish. He banged his ish. And then, I ain't gonna say he doubled down, but he did say, well, when you give me the courage to Crip, that's what come out. You was pressing it, that's what come out. I ain't tripping. And you know what I'm saying, I apologize for the disrespect. However, you feel me? When you push that boundary, that's what come out. I'm a Crip. So, yeah, we're gonna see where this goes. Let's get back to Munchie B. Also a thing too. Munchie B did say, you know, bang your ish, and that's what he did. Like Munchie B did set the request for 607 Unk to, you know, he said, hey, bang your ish, bang your ish. He banged his ish. And then, I ain't gonna say he doubled down, but he did say, well, when you give me the courage to Crip, that's what come out. You was pressing it, that's what come out. I ain't tripping. And you know what I'm saying, I apologize for the disrespect. However, you feel me? When you push that boundary, that's what come out. I'm a Crip. So, yeah, we're gonna see where this goes. Let's get back to Munchie B.
Energetic, you know what I'm saying? Further on in the clip, go look at the whole clip on those jumper clips or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna tell you what I learned from this, right? The same way when the gay subjects come up, I get quiet and let them do their thing. I shouldn't be talking no gang nothing with this dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? This dude got Hoover tatted and he don't even know who his enemies is in California. He out here moving around now. You know what I'm saying? He not aware. He do this thing where he's in character and he be blurting out shit. And honestly, I don't even think he know I'm a blood. He just know I'm a gangbanger, gang member, gangbanger. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't care about the reactions. That's what it's gonna do. This how the content thing go. You know what I'm saying? But before I even leave out and leave the parking lot, WACK100 is on Instagram talking about, he said, slob, you should have followed his voice. Stop all the tough ish. Just podcast. Something, something, something. Right? And I'm like, damn, I've been keeping this dude Wack name on my mouth, right? I've been keeping his name on my mouth. And I'm like, I dare him. Who are you, bro? But play this next video.
Transition then. You have to go through everything first before you transition.
Don't make him tell the truck driving story.
I ran the streets?
Please don't tell the truck driving story. Please don't tell the truck driving story.
I know you know why you No, you know why you don't want me to tell it?
I'm going to walk out for 10 minutes. I'm going to come back and you're still not going to be done the story.
You don't want me to tell it.
Because you told it 4 times on here already?
This is something that don't reach your people.
No, because I already heard it.
Now listen, he asked me when the last time I ran the streets.
No, I said at what age did you wake up and say I need to transition from this? Because like you said, if you felt like you did everything under the sun already.
From the streets or just everything?
from the streets to get to the point where you at now? Like, at what age did you wake up? You said you was in YA.
Listen, I didn't did it all, nephew. I didn't did everything. I didn't touch every juvenile hall. I opened up Challenger. I done been to Kid Miller, Kilpatrick. YA come after that.
All right, that's
Silmar
cool.
Central, I did all that. So,
all right, pause.
My last time running the streets was 16.
All right, I opened up Challenger. That don't mean nothing because you was the first kid in a new facility, bro. That's not the same thing as opening up a new prison where you got the Southsiders on the yard, you got the blacks, the Bloods, and the Cribs. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, be trying to figure out who table belong to what and who.
I didn't even catch that when Wack said it. This nigga's talking about opening up a juvenile hall. Nigga, get your fake, I wish I could be down. I was never tough except the one time I kind of had to be tough and pow the BB gun. And then I went to juvenile hall for pow and the BB gun and I ain't never did shit, nothing since. What are you talking about, bro? Wack, when was you, at this point, I want to know when was you a blood, bro? Like when? Like when did that happen, bro? Like when did that happen? When was your Sue whooping the thing? When was your Sue whooping the thing, my nigga? Let me know something, because I just don't. Your story is getting further and further away from bloodism. You feel me? So I don't know, big dog. But that being said, bro, we finna jump back into this content. Let's go.
We could Google what year Challenger opened up. But let's keep going.
Last time, I caught my stress. They charged me under the door. I went to the pen. I stopped having the mentality of being a gangbanger probably when I was about 19. Is when I stopped.
See, that don't even count, honestly.
See how you
okay. He can't say.
He went to the pen at 16, and you stopped having the mentality of a gangbanger at 19. What kind of gangbang career is that? When was you rocking and rolling? The white boy told you it didn't count. What are we talking about? You went to the pen at 16. They said that wasn't true. I don't know how true it is. I don't be looking into your shit. And you say you went to the pen from wherever you came from at 16, and at 19 you didn't have the mentality of a gangbanger. You come on. What do we? All right, keep it going.
Say all this. I'm gonna put it. He can't say all of this and then be on here yelling power.
But this is my thing. I used to do graffiti all through high school. I did tons of graffiti. I can't say I'm a graffiti artist.
Listen,
because it was like 20 years ago the last time I did it.
Listen, you missed one.
I don't think you could say I'm gangster if the last time you did gangster shit was like 3 decades ago.
Adam, you don't even. This for the first time at your table. You're alienated. Shut the fuck up, because you don't even get it.
No, I'm just telling you. I think you got.
This the first time Adam is making sense when he putting his input on anything street related. You ain't been active since the age of 19 and you like 48 or something like that. But you yell at rich people that ain't like that, yelling pyro in their face and threatening them and want to chase Flacco fat ass around. You didn't even chase him. You went the long way around. You didn't want to do that with Flacco. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Stop acting tough. No, you stop acting tough to people that ain't tough, bro. Industry people that don't want no smoke. What are we talking about? You got the white boy calling you out on that shit. Keep going.
Switch it up.
You would have been.
Now, looking at the situation in totality, if you ain't cut hair in 30 years, could you be a barber? If you ain't cut hair in 20 years, could you be a barber? If you call yourself a master at anything, but you ain't did that in 20 years, are you that? Adam made a good point. I used to ride BMX bikes when I was 16 years old, but I ain't no BMX rider. That's real talk, bro. That's real talk. I used to draw pictures and all that in high school. I did that in probably until I was like 21. I thought I was a cool little artist with you, man. I ain't picked up a paintbrush or a pencil since. I ain't no artist. Call a spade a spade. Wack. You say you a gangster, but you never pop nothing. Say you a wankster, and you need to stop fronting. Just saying. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you?
Nigga, you would have hit that motherfucker fucking Soledad yard at 16. Nigga went to the shoe by 17, 18.
I say this with
hit a
all
3 yard,
the respect
19,
in the world.
20. No. Then sent to open up a yard. You been to the joint. You know it come with that. Well, you the first nigga in the cell. They ain't even 2-man selling. Power struggle, North Daniel, South, phones, bitches, bleachers.
Okay.
Nigga, you wouldn't have lasted today. So what I'm telling you is,
You don't
I
think
did
this
from
is a
16
little bit like the guy who's still talking about the touchdown that he scored when he was on the football team in high school?
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
It's a little bit like that,
no,
right?
You missed one. He asked me a real question. When I'm sitting in here, I went at the reign of the 3 strikes law. So I'm watching niggas come through there where they would have had a nickel. Nigga got a dub, 25, crazy shit, right? So when I'm in this motherfucker, I'm telling myself, all right, nigga, you come young. I had 7, what have I damn near maxed out. So I did till I was 22, right? I came home in 99, right? I always held against my father. He was a bitch ass nigga because he wasn't there raising me. But now I got a son on the streets. His first 5, 6 years, I'm a bitch ass nigga too. Whether it was dope, violence, the gang took me from him. That's what it was.
Pause.
So
maybe you're right, bro. That's probably why your son gay. Because you wasn't there the first 5 years of his life. You know what I'm saying? You're right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're correct. But you talking about stop the tough shit. How do I be tough when I coexist with what's supposed to be rivals and do content with them? And I openly say that no, I'm involved with gang prevention and intervention. I'm trying to be tough. What are we talking about? What trying to be tough where? I sit on those jumper. The most I say is big team. I don't even blood every other word. Nigga, you talking about Paru every chance you get. You almost 50. You 5 years away from having a senior citizen discount. You supposed to be getting your prostate checked right now. And what are you talking about? Where do I try to act tough at? Crazy. Keep going.
when I came home in 99, I didn't hit the streets. I went the right way of it, right? This real shit. Now, when you doing time, you meet people, you tied into shit regardless. So now when the phone calls coming, when niggas is getting out, instead of me saying, I got a sack for you or a lick for you, I'm saying, hey bro, let me see you in the truck driving school. I'm doing $400,000 a year with this shit. Hey, let me help you get your credit right. We flipping houses in Atlanta. Remember, my whole perception of what a gangster's supposed to be in was based off certain things I watched, so I'm working towards getting there. I've been home 26 years. He mad because I'm not running around the nigga, ain't no sidewalks for the
only
house.
thing that I'm mad about is you telling the same story over and over. But that being said,
if you would have eliminated going to the Y, going to the pen, and just straight started the trucking company, would you still consider yourself gangster?
Don't mention the trucking company.
Coming from the streets?
No. I'm just saying, like you was in the streets, you was around the neighborhood, but you didn't indulge in no street activity. You just went straight legit off the dribble. Would you call yourself a gangster?
Because I'm not coming from that. See, when I say that, that's for niggas that come from that shit and we doing the shit we doing, and then we didn't figure out a way without Harvard, Yale, right? The dad, the uncle, passing down the shit, right? Figuring out how to do it the right way. I'm gonna tell you that's gangster all day long.
All right,
I agree with that.
Nigga, I got more steps in my passport than you. That's a fact.
All right. If he would have took all the jail things away from Wack and criminal activity, and he just would have went straight to trucking, he wouldn't be considered a gangster. He just doing man things. I'm a man first, you know what I'm saying? Then that gangster shit come next. So you a man, you taking care of your kids, you know what I'm saying? You providing. You ain't taking no disrespect. You a man. Now, when you indulging in certain things and doing gangster activities, all right, then you going to be a gangster. So if he would have went straight to trucking school and just living a normal life, he's doing the man thing. It's not a gangster. You know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't know how to answer that question. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because even with the jail career and him being from somewhere, he's not a gangster, bro. Let's keep going.
The incredible part about all this is, with everything that MUNCHIE B and WACK, Mr. Rat Run Runner, have going on, this back and forth, so it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But at the same time, Munchie's bringing up a bunch of valid points. Wack says, I opened up a penitentiary at 16. No, he said you opened up a yard at 16. What he's not telling you is that yard was in a juvenile facility. What he's not telling you is that yard was not a level 4, a level 3, a level 2, even a level 1. That was a juvenile facility. He was the first bad kid in a place. So again, we're not finna sit here and pretend like that's the most gangsta thing you've ever done, the most gangsta thing you can do, or whatever. You were just a bad kid, bro. You were just a bad kid. That's all that is. You was a bad kid. You didn't have, you know, the right type of life or the right type of love around him and all that kind of stuff. You was a bad kid, bro. There's nothing gangster about it. Taking care of your kids and all that, that's just being a man. But like you said, you never was a man. You never had a man around you except the man that touched you. And you wasn't a man to your son, so maybe you don't know what it looked like. But let's keep going. Munchie B was right about that.
Him being from somewhere, he's not a gangster, bro. Let's keep going.
Doubt it.
That's a fact.
Doubt it.
I'd have been around the world seven times. I bet you don't. I bet you don't.
You're like 70 years old.
You just started getting money, Adam.
I've been traveling since I was a little kid.
From your family, right?
No, bike riding.
Huh? Mm-hmm. Bike riding doing what? BMX shit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when did No Jumper start?
10 years ago.
And 15.
Are we really comparing who's traveled more?
No, I'm just saying.
Cares?
What I'm saying is, you sitting up here and you a new motherfucker to the block.
Am I?
You just, bro.
What block?
Yo, listen. You just came into this corporate shit 2015, right?
Corporate?
Yeah, corporate.
I don't feel corporate.
This is a corporate business.
How? It's a corporation.
This nigga, man.
I mean, a lot of things
you
are.
got it.
Like, nah, because if you really saying you don't understand that No Jumper is a corporate entity and a corporate business.
I don't think being a corporation, having an LLC makes you corporate.
I think having an LLC that's active, that's generating income and generating revenue and has employees is a fucking corporation.
But I don't think when people call you corporate that they mean that you have an LLC. Every retard off the block has an LLC.
LLC with employees that's successful in generating income.
I don't think having one or more employees makes you corporate. I don't think that's what most people mean when they say corporate.
What do they mean?
They mean that you're kind of stodgy and like old school, old fashioned.
No,
that you're falling in line with.
We say we
government job, suit and tie.
Yeah. Everybody knows what it means.
No, bro.
It doesn't mean you have an LLC. Everybody got LLC.
You own this business, right?
Yeah.
You have employees, right?
Yeah.
You're kind of successful with it, right?
We know what the word technically means.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's not really.
So what I'm saying is, anybody that crosses over to that, coming from where we come from, because this shit ain't taught at the dinner table. They ain't teach me about real estate and taxes and the FICO score and.
All right, that's that clip. Adam being humble, and I see what he mean. Just because you got a corporation, LLC, he don't feel like it's corporate. You know what I mean? I think Adam looking at corporate like you more conservative, and you know No Jumper is not considered conservative. You know what I'm saying? But he got a good thing going, generating income up there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. But see, Wack stood out to me, bro, because before I even left the parking lot, that dumbass clip was up, and you put that dumbass caption, bro, on Inglewood Family, bro. Now, I could have easily had everybody diving around that room. That's an easy call, but is that worth it? And the dude was apologizing. I don't even think he knew I was a blood, and he tried to do shit for shock value, and he go learn, and he's learning, bro, because he don't know nothing about out here. And they need to stop playing with that BDGD Vice Lord thing, because them dudes in Chicago ain't gonna like that. Everything ain't a joke. You know what I'm saying? People gonna learn. That's weird. But he be in character. And he not the only one being character. Wack be in character. Acting like some type of sensei or big homie or shot caller. Run the next clip.
The metaverse, but niggas is really, they really want it. And
yeah, we done had a few of them conversations offline.
To whatever extent.
I'm about to even ask you about you looking out for Munchie B, which was solid.
I mean, you know.
And I know you've done it in the past.
I done threw dude a couple bones, and you know, dude blind, he ain't got no eyesight. So if he found a lane where he can sit up and talk and generate some income, you know, fuck it, man. I mean, you can't be too mad at a nigga that can't see, bro. I mean, you know.
Well, I'm talking about when you looked out for him.
I mean, listen, I done looked out for a bunch of these niggas.
For sure, I made that clear.
I just don't say nothing. You know, I don't, you know. It is what it is. I do what I do out the kindness of my heart and keep moving, you know.
The niggas don't pay attention to that, though.
What you put in the universe gonna come back 360 every time.
For sure.
No, niggas do. What niggas do is.
That being said, I do want to point out, I do want to make, hey, be quiet. I do want to point out, I do want to make notice of the fact that he did apologize. He did apologize. You got the light on? He did apologize. He did apologize. He did apologize. He did make it clear that he was sorry. 607 did immediately was like, hey, my bad. You know, I should have did that. Okay. So that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about everything he said. You're not going to just talk about the fact that he said that, well, if I get to cripping, that's what I get to saying and blah, blah, blah. We're going to also throw the fact that, you know, he said that he wasn't a crib. He wasn't with us. 6, be quiet. Chill out. We're going to get to the part that he said he wasn't a crib. He wasn't nothing no more. He didn't gangbang no more. He was apologetic. So with that being said, let me take my dog out because she's tripping. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. It's free. I'm going to free. We go.
Throw me what bones? throw me what bones? You ain't that wasn't looking out. That wasn't looking out. Hey, bro, that call I posted about Spotterlock trying to shoot in my address is from earlier this year. That's old. Spotterlock is a bitch. He's not coming to do nothing. The only reason why I recorded it because anytime Wack is on the line, he needs to be recorded because he do weird shit. I don't record nobody else without their permission but him. That's it. He ain't look out for nothing. Look out where? Throw me a bone. What bone? I don't want no bone from. Hey, bro. Hey, see these people in the metaverse. They got shit effed up. You know what I'm saying? They got it twisted. I don't know. It's been too many Suge Knights and Big U's on the scene for too many years, and y'all think that ain't how it work. Don't nobody allow me to do anything or a bone or look out. I don't need him to do shit. Bro. The ops been posting my address since I've been a kid. That's what you do when you go to camp and juvenile hall. You steal each other mailing addresses. They been posting my address for years. The neighborhood cribs ain't never came by to say hello ever. I'm not worried about none of that. I don't care. What are you talking about? I'm at No Jumper the same time every fucking Tuesday. You ain't throw me no bone. What are we talking about? Ain't nobody did me no favors. Blind. Okay. Unc said slob. But let you come up there and play with me and see what happened on the dead homies. That's on Davion Gregory. See what happened. I don't know what people think, blind. I don't care about none of that. On Inglewood Family, bro, it will go bad. Period. Fuck a weirdo from St. Louis trying to be in character and don't know what he's talking about. He didn't even know he was dissing who he's in front of. He just know I'm a gangbanger. He didn't even know I was a blood. What you talking about? Nigga, you want to be the first to break some news and you ain't no sensei with this B team shit. Knock it off. When homies come home, what you want to do? You could do trucking. Well, why you ain't got nobody from 2Ps driving trucks? Why nobody from 2Ps in the studio rapping? Why you ain't got Roostone signed or one of them dudes from 2Ps that rap, trying to develop them as an artist? You ain't looking out for your homies, fool. What are you talking about? You got all the plugs. What 2P is you putting on? Yo, knock it off. You crazy as hell. But this what I got out of last night.